break down the fight, man. Break down the fight. How you see it?
Could end in 1 round. It could go 12. I'm telling you. I don't really have a breakdown for the fight.
You don't?
It's an awkward fight. Could end right away. Go 12. It could be a sting for me. My opinion on this fight is no different than anybody else up here. No different than anybody else's opinion, because really you have a situation where Fury never looked great before the Klitschko fight, and then he beat him pretty easily. Would you guys tell me that he looked great before the Klitschko fight? Would you guys think of a performance?
I didn't pick him.
Would you guys think of a performance before the Klitschko fight that made you say Fury was going to win that fight? No. So how do you pick a Tyson Fury fight after you see that? You know what I mean? You see him do that to Klitschko, coming off of really performances that you really weren't that impressed. So, having said that, Deontay has been impressive. Even when he's not looked stellar, he's shown guts and determination to come through the tough situations. So I think both guys are going to test each other.
Are you fighting on the undercard? You're looking in shape right now, Paulie.
Hey, Paulie, I never saw people say that Tyson Fury is not the same. He need more tune-up fights, but
that's the danger of Deontay Wilder fighting him, is because if he beats him, people are gonna say he's not the same, and if he loses to him, then people are gonna say, man, that's crazy. Fury did it again. So it's a more of a win situation for Fury to have this fight than it is for Deontay.
This is the keys that I did.
It's not right. I mean, if Deontay wins this fight, I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give him a lot of credit, but it's a risk situation because people are gonna say, oh, well, it's not that Fury that beat Klitschko. What was the Fury that beat Klitschko? Like I said before, was he looking that great before the Klitschko fight? So you can't really predict Fury. You can't really say anything. I think Fury looks very motivated. I think he's going to be very dangerous.
Did he lose too much weight though?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he's at where he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Like he sounds confident. I think from what I hear in the post at the gym, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to predict this guy. He's even mentally and physically. It's hard to predict him. And Deontay too. I mean, Deontay is the kind of guy that can knock anybody out in the heavyweight division, but he can get himself knocked out too. You've seen him hurt, you've seen him down, he gets himself out of position. So it's interesting. The heavyweight division doesn't have one dominant factor like Vladimir Klitschko was. Vladimir was very good. I don't think people are ever gonna appreciate Vladimir for how good he was. You knew that guy was not gonna lose for a long time. I think any of these guys, it makes it more fun, but any of these guys, AJ, Fury, and Wilder, they could get beat at any point, and there's guys right below them who are good enough to beat them. You have your Dillian Whites, you have your Kubrat Pulevs, you have guys I'm probably not mentioning right now, not even mentioning their name, they're just skipping my mind, but there's guys that are dangerous in this weight class, and the upper echelon guys are not that dominant like Klitschko was. They're above the rest, I would say, I would agree, but they're not like super dominant. Dominic Brazil's been looking good since he lost to AJ as well. There's good fights and there's good fighters, and then the heavyweight division is fun in general. Even the guys that you might not think will beat the Joshuas and the Wilders of the world, like Adam Konaki's fun to watch. Big Baby Miller, he's fun to watch. It's a fun time in the heavyweight division.
Speaking of AJ, Paulie, he said he want to be undisputed in 2019, but then he said he's not going to attend this fight because he has obligations, and he's not even going to watch the fight because it comes on too late and he's going to be asleep. Such a fight that's so important in his division. Would Paulie Malignaggi not pay attention to a fight that important in his division?
First of all, the soda's flat. You guys told me just open. I just opened the soda. It's flat as shit.
I see bubbles in the glass though.
Yeah, but that shit is flat as shit.
You should have got a Coke.
I still do it for the taste. That's crazy. Brand new bottle. I don't even know how long they had that thing right there. Yeah, I don't know. With AJ not saying he's not going to watch the fight, those are just mind games. I think AJ's going to watch the fight. Maybe he'll watch it the next day. Maybe he'll watch it the same night. Really doesn't matter. I mean, he's interested either way. He's not going to just totally be uninterested in it. And if he's interested in becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion, he's got to be interested in the winner of this fight for sure, because they're not going to hand him the undisputed title. The WBC title is going to be owned by the winner of this fight tomorrow night, or Saturday night. So I think AJ, it's all mind games and whatnot. I give AJ credit for not getting caught up in all the warfare and the mental trash talk and the physical, and then even the physical trash talk. You never see AJ really coming undone. I give him credit for that, and I think there's situations where you see like these guys. Yeah, it's entertaining, Deontay and and Fury going at it in these press conferences and stuff like that. But you never see AJ lose in school, and I think that's a big advantage he has in his demeanor in these big fights. But sometimes emotion can play a part for you in a positive way, you know. And we're gonna find out Saturday night if that's the case.
Now, the winner of this fight, do you think that the winner of this fight is the best heavyweight in the division?
I don't think there is a best heavyweight in the division until they all fight each other. It's not as cut and dry, like I said, as it was with the Vladimir Klitschko era, or even the Mike Tyson era in the late '80s. You know, where you knew there was one guy and nobody could beat him. You know, it's not as cut and dry, and I really don't think there's going to be a top guy until they fight each other. You know, there's going to be great debates about it, and it'll keep people interested in the heavyweight division. That's the cool thing. But I think eventually you need to make the fights.
Now, I'm from New York. You from New York. We got Big Baby Miller from New York. What do you think about Joe Big Baby Miller?